Hey folks, my name is Morgan Springlace. I'm a veteran turned author, and I've been talking about how I bring tactics that I saw in the Army into the books that I write. Continuing with the forms of maneuver, the offensive forms of maneuver, this one is called the Envelopment, and it is my favorite. Now you may be looking at the diagram and you might say, hey wait a sec, that's just a frontal attack and a turning movement used together. To which I would say, you're right. A lot of the time, the defender chooses a really good position and is able to prepare very strong fortifications. So when you try to turn them out of the position, they just go into another position they've already prepared. This portion of the attacking force is called the fixing force, and it's enough of a threat that the defender is either distracted by it and just misses the rest of the unit, or it's enough of a threat that they have to address it. They cannot ignore it, but you don't have to resource it like a full frontal attack 3-1. It just has to pin them there. And so what that does is it leaves the defender vulnerable at another angle. So then the enveloping force or flanking force moves around to one side or the other, depending on the situation, terrain, weather, etc., and attacks the enemy in a way that they can't effectively defend against. The thing with the envelopment is that it scales really well. If this is some small unit action, then these units are often less than 100 fighters and the distances are a few hundred yards or meters. The enveloping force is probably just going to be attacking the same fixed defender from a different angle that they can't really have a good answer to that. But if this were a larger scale, say a few thousand soldiers or more, then the enveloping force might be attacking that same defender on the front line, or they might be going for something deeper, like supply caches, headquarters, or to seize some key terrain, like a bridge crossing or something like that, something to isolate the defenders from escape or reinforcement. The larger the distance, the more important mobility is, if terrain allows. An example of the envelopment in my writing is at the Battle of Borley in my first book, The Witches of Cerna, and there are plenty of other battle scenes following up in the sequel, Unseen Wrath. If you like reading about battles, you're going to enjoy these. Thanks so much.